Mic check 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Check it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, I'm gonna try to transition. Let's see if my computer melts. Hi, how's it going? Welcome in, everybody. I'm Sean, Fire of Life 2018, and today we're gonna play some Satisfactory. It's quite satisfying to play Satisfactory, so if you haven't, it's available on Epic Games or Steam for like 30 bucks. It's still in early access, although they're up to update 5. So if you know me, anything about me, you know that I enjoy me some early access games. And early access games usually get better with time, and they're usually much cheaper to purchase at the beginning, and then you have that game that you can play later. So, like, there's that. I just uploaded a video to the YouTubes about Final Fantasy, so if you're interested in that content, check it out. I'm going to play some Humankind tonight, as I always do on Mondays. So, see you then. But I woke up this morning, and I wanted to play some Satisfactory. I'm not sure what's so addictive about this game, but there are many addicting things. And I, as a completionist, or I don't know if you want to say that, because I can let stuff go. I have yet to finish this game, though. And I mean, I assume that the end game, like, condition is to finish up all the space elevator upgrades, but I have never gotten there. So that's what we're doing. Like, the premise of the game is that you have to, like, you work for this Fix-It corporation, and they are mining basically the whole universe, like, in capitalist fashion. And there are many, many nods to that capitalist faction, I think. I'm not sure how I feel about that some days, but it looks like that I was watching all these pretty things occur, and it looks like they've stopped. Oh, I just turned around. We're still putting in the screws and the metal, because this one's making rotors, but I feel like we're out. Because I needed 50 of them to get to the next level. Like, and this one's making iron plates, which I don't need for the level, but you need them for, like, making other stuff. And we're at 37. So I only need 4 more. 3 more. So that's kind of what we're doing, is we're waiting. Satisfactory is a very chill game. There's no real time constraints. Fix-It doesn't really care if you spend your whole life on the planet getting resources, because they don't waste anything. Nothing is destroyed. You have to do something with it regardless. So there's that. So there's that. Some nectar of the gods, myself, friends. We're still waiting on my plants to mature. They haven't even entered into flowering stage yet, but soon. But I'm trying to bud some other ones. It's not working out. It's not working out. No. I just inhaled dirty boiling water. Ugh. 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 I feel like Satisfactory is like the perfect game to get stoned and do. Alright, let's get down to business and defeat the Huns. We need one more rotor, and we'll probably grab it off the line. As soon as it gets some screws to go, I'll put in some to make it quicker, because this one is not even making rotors. I only switched over to rotors because I needed some for the next upgrade, but it's far from what I'm going to automate next. So let me yoink. Damn it, I missed. Eat. Got him. Got him. Alright, so we got our 15. So now we got to run back to the hub. Don't die. You can die. Woo. See? You can die. Once you get way high, you die. So let's see. We'll put in the 50 rotas. We got the sheet metal. We got the wires. And then we can launch it. The cool thing about the launching is you physically get to see it launch.
Milestone reached. Several buildings aimed at factory traversal can now be accessed in the build menu. Caution is recommended during use of these products.
Bye! Took all my stuff up to the big space station. Bye! It's gonna come back to you, which is cool. So we can select our next milestone. And it looks like we have to complete the space elevator first. Which is 50 of those things, and have we unlocked those yet? Wrong button. I tried to hit escape and hit F1. Tiny keyboard. I hate this keyboard. What? Oh, what? Are we sure that's what it is? The space elevator is this giant SOB over here. And I'm pretty sure it says we need to load. So yeah. It must be made in an assembler. Seems to be the thing. And I believe this here in space elevator. Yeah, it has inputs on both sides. So I can just run them in when I'm done with them. Oh wow, he's walking around on our stuff now. That's unique. I've never seen that happen before. Did he like go up there, just perch up there? What the hell? So you gonna stay up there forever? What happens if I take the stuff down underneath his feet? Does he fall? No, I guess not. That's interesting. Anyway, so our problem when we last left, I believe, was making metal rods. Because right now, like I know you need just shit tons of screws, and I think I am producing metal plates at max capacity for my belts at this point. Like my belts are not fully saturated, but I think all of my machines are running at 100%. They're running at 67% efficiency because they're not getting enough iron ore already. And I don't think that's a problem with my smelters are running at 63% capacity because of not getting enough iron ore. And this one's running at 100% capacity. So I could probably just delete this fellow here, and this fellow here, and this fellow here, because I had this guy split off because he produces 120 a minute, and my belts carry 120 resources a minute. So that's efficient, but then they only carry 60. So I split that off into 2. That's where I split off into 3. I split off into 2, which should give it 60 a minute at this point. I wonder if I upgrade these. Will that saturate my... .99% efficiency. 99% efficiency. So I feel like I did the math on that earlier, and I was thinking that one miner could support 4 of the smelters. But that doesn't solve my iron plate production. Like, you need tons of iron plate production. But I also need tons of iron rod production. And I've got a node here. And a node here. So I have three of them. I'll need these for later. I might as well pick them up while I'm here. So, and I'm kind of thinking about making an upper level over here. So let me just, like, I just on the last, this is relatively new game. It's on the experimental update patch 5, which is on Steam available as well, or the Epic Launcher, which is the one I purchased it from originally for some odd reason. That might have been before I knew like what Steam was going to become. I'm that old of a gamer. You're right. And the hub I need, like, I keep moving my hub around because it's in the way. So I think I might leave the hub over here for now. And I think I can probably make this a thing. So I should take this one. This iron node's going to make my iron rods, and I should just enable these two into these two to produce iron ingots. And that makes me want to get rid of this guy. And I will connect this guy into that guy. It's too steep. Good call. And really, I should leave these points where they are currently. Because it doesn't really matter. I'm going to send them both over anyway, and I think I both want them to come that direction. But I may need to, because I need to add 2 more of these, was my issue. And I have the space here to do 2 more. But not so much with this whole bit. So, I mean, I could just get rid of this whole entire setup and just start over from scratch, like I probably should. Oops. So we're going to do a lot of deleting. And I'm just going to start building out over the void here. Like, the floors are nice, because you can build them further out. But I had to build all this stuff to get the things I needed to build the things. Like, luckily, you don't ever get rid of stuff. So, like, you don't lose anything by building and rebuilding and unbuilding and rebuilding and yada 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 yada. And I've discovered the easiest way for me, anyway, is to build a storage facility on the out point. And that's like pretty much my hard out for whatever, until at least until I move them. But I need more space for this iron node, which was stupid of me in the first place. Like, I remember doing that thinking, oh, I can just raise it up, and I'm like, you should really just start with your bottom up. Build out your nodes as far as the node will go, because you have to produce the node into something, and then you can worry about shipping those iron ingots off to other places if you need to, or whatever ingot you produce. But basically an ore into a smelter or into a thing is a given. Like, that's just how the game works. It's tier level based. Oops, that was the wrong thing. See, I'm building into the void. Like, there's just a hole in the floor. Damn it. You can also build like, if you disintegrate the thing below you, it'll drop, it'll kill me. So, you know, be aware, you can kill yourself in this game pretty easily. So, and I think there's I didn't even look for hotkeys. I need to learn more hotkeys. Also, I gotta pee real quick. 30 seconds. I won't even have to stop the microphone for long, so brace yourselves. If you're new to my stream, you probably should get used to this. This is your friendly neighborhood reminder to wash your hands with warm, hot, soapy water for a full 20 seconds. Not because coronavirus, not because anything else, because it's gross. Wash your hands, you nasty people. Ugh. That always reminds me. I used to be a retail store manager, and like when you work with teenagers, you hear some like crazy things sometimes. I just want to go on record. Sometimes that happens. It goes crazy, and they say some crazy things. Because I was watching somebody else stream this the other day, and they highlighted something. And then, like, it was just there. They could just move it, like, whatever they're pointing at, let them build that thing. Quick apply material in hotbar modifier. I'm not sure what that's even at. X is the customizer. Okay, maybe I haven't unlocked it yet. So Q, whoop, not Q. I'll be glad when I get my other keyboard back up and running. Oh my god, that other keyboard was way better. Even older, but better. There's my jump pads and jelly pads. Jump pads let you jump up and down, so you wouldn't have to use steps. You could just skip a whole floor. And I might make that eventually, but right now it's not that big of a deal. Most time I have to check it all out, like, vertically anyway. Alright, so we're looking for production. We gotta make 2 more smelter delters. With the ends on this side. If you hit control, it moves that over. So you gotta put basically a power pole for like everyone. Like basically. The clipping's nice, that's new, and I'm glad we can do that now. Because I feel like, yeah, I can put a power pole there, why not? Now that song's gonna be stuck in my head all day. And defeat all the Huns. Okay. Click on that guy into that guy. And then we have to configure them to make iron ingot, to make iron ingot. I definitely have enough of those things in here to clear out some of my inventory. It's like, oh, I don't need to make any more of those. This one has no power because I didn't connect it. Okay, so we have ore. And we know we have to split it off twice. Because this is a splitter. Because it produces 120 a minute. That belt runs 120 a minute, and these two run 60. But the smelters require 30. That's why that works. Yeah, they require 30, so you have to split your 60 into 2. But you might as well use the 2. I guess I should probably have done. 8's the splitter. And they gotta be over there, so I might as well. And I might as well put this one up here. Says fine. So then I can take, because these are cheaper and easier to make, so that's why I use those. I don't need them to be the 120 because I'm already dividing them into 30 anyway. So until I get faster miners, it won't behoove me to do any better anyway. All right, so excuse me. Also, love the clipping because I used to have to move the power bowl to make that work, and I'm just like, it's not that serious. I get it, it's probably not that realistic that the power pole would just not matter, but who cares? It's a power pole. I mean, I guess some people could tell you that it would be an issue. And this is backwards. Great. There isn't just a flip option, right? If I go back in here to smelter and hover over it, I can't just like... Darn. Gotta get your inputs right, kiddies. Reconnect the power. connect the belts. Well, I guess connect the belts in the first place. Did I just do it again? I just did it again, didn't I? What? Am I having a minute here? Oh, I probably just put a freaking splitter, merger instead of a splitter. Floor is too steep. What? Did this stop working? Did it just stop working? It has no power. Did we lose power to the grid? Or... did we have a grid malfunction? Oh, because its output is full. I'm not sure why the power stopped on this one. Sometimes that's a weird glitch for these guys. But we'll get the thing fixed first here. Alright, so... there we go. I was like, what is happening? Okay, so that one split off into two. That one split off into two. We need to configure it. Iron ingot. We'll put this iron ore and these ingots because I don't need that many. Thanks. Oops. Iron ingot. I'm gonna put the iron ingot in it first because it's still using up 2 spots. It says idle because there's no output currently. Okay, so this is a maximum output situation. And it really makes me want to... so I have to put another merger, which is 7. We're gonna take this 3. Might as well do that in case I want to add something later. So now your iron plate situation. Hey, Mr. Wald, how's it going? Good to see you. Good to see you. Thanks for coming in. If you've never played Satisfactory before, also thank you for joining the Discord. I saw you did it the other day. Appreciate it. If you've never played Satisfactory before, it's a game that's about engineering. Automation. It's one of those that you can just sit back and relax and chill for. There's no time limits. There's no hurry to anything. And really, it saves you a lot of time and effort in the beginning if you plan it out and think about it and do it correctly. Because we're going to turn all of these iron ingots into iron plates. And I can start over here with constructors. And that's not going to be far enough up, is the real problem there, because they come out there, so I'm going to have to move them further up. But then, the other real question is, should I just take these up? Like, I could put them up to the next level and just do it upstairs. But that means I have to move everything up 1. But that's okay, because you don't lose anything. So I guess it's probably the smart solution. That's what I'm talking about, saving myself time and effort in the future. Because technically, all these could be refitted to make iron plates. Because right now they're just making screws, but they already have an output to the next level. I would just have to reconfigure these to make iron plates. Iron plates. Good to see you too. I've heard this game, but I haven't seen it or played it or anything. It's one of those, if you like 4X games, I feel like the YouTube definitely recommends this kind of game for you, because it's got that exploration aspect. Like, the world is immense, and it's a beautiful game. Like, look in the distance. The world is huge. You're eventually going to have to get trains and go across the whole map. I don't think I've unlocked the map option yet. Like, that's probably a quest unlock. It's very tier oriented. Like, my next objective is in the upper right hand corner, which I don't know if I like that you can't move the mouse around. Like, I can't show you the objective because I spin and it turns. This is how you control the direction of the mouse. And you just move forward, left, right, back, but you control which direction you go with the mouse. Like, I feel like this game just begs for virtual reality. Begs for virtual reality. Like, it's so close. I can hear the whispers. It's enormous. Like, I just started the game. And I mean, like, I watch Kibix play Satisfactory, and he's played a game for years, like the same game for years, and has just got into like nuclear power and stuff. Like, I've never finished a game of this one, but it's fun to play. It's relaxing. It's chill. It's fun. And like the cheeky AIs, I have a thing with cheeky AI. I love a game that's got a cheeky AI, and this one does too. You basically work for the Fix-It Corporation, and like the opening cutscene to this game is they drop you on a planet and give you this little buildy gun that lets you build stuff, and then say, go at it, build us an empire, and then send us resources. So you get this little hub deal right there that physically sends them resources into space, then they do something with it. You got wandering aliens. Like, this guy's nice, but not all of them are. A lot of the aliens want to murder you. But ultimately, you're supposed to automate everything so you can make this easier. But the automation tends to make it harder than just holding the button down for 2 hours. Doesn't make for very interesting gameplay, I guess. But you could make everything at your hub just by doing it yourself. So, I mean, like, I only need 50 of those plates, and I might do that to unlock whatever the phase is so I can get the next level of things. But I need to at least automate the components to make that, which are, I guess you can't actually even tell the situation. Yeah, I'd have to go to the hub to show you. It's rotors and reinforced iron plates. Reinforced iron plates require lots of screws and lots of iron plates, and rotors require copper wire and rods, I think. I'd have to look it up. But right now, we're working on the basic iron. Like, I had to rebuild my whole base from scratch, because, like, you unlock... damn, I fell. You unlock technologies as you go through, and then you have to rebalance. Like, I just got the faster belt level, so now it lets me expand, like, split out my belt production more. So you've always got to be doing that, because there's a pure iron node, so when I get faster miner, I'll be able to get more stuff, I'll be able to do more things. So you got to build it in an expandable way, which is why I'm doing the second level, so I can expand all this shit. But then you're like, I'm going to have to redo all my belt work and everything for the whole second level, because the second level has my plates and rotors making it right now. But I mean, if for that matter, I could have set up an assembler and just put the stuff in at the top that required it to go. Like, I think I have enough to build another assembler. Look, there's the Mr. Bean glitch. They just kind of walk through your territories, which is fun. You also slide down the belts. It's a thing. Oh gosh, just sidetracked. Sidetracker. Because I believe this is done with screws. I don't think there's any more screws in here. Yeah, there aren't. So I can just go ahead and get rid of this guy. And I'll get rid of this guy. and we will stop goofing around and work on getting some iron plates going. Because it's a whole lot easier to rebuild your base when you have iron plates. Just saying. Alright, knock you. We need to put down a belt. So this conveyor Mark II is the faster of the two. Curses. I heard there was a way. Can I... One and two. I don't know. Maybe I haven't unlocked that particular build mode yet. Okay. So we have to do it from here. Got it. Got it. Not in the right spot. I find these to be incredibly difficult to place. There is apparently an upgrade now. The clip is real. Okay, so we're doing this super far away. Got it. Make sure it's turned the right way. And I'm gonna need 2 of them. I don't know why I didn't build 2 of them. Can't I just... Oh, there it was. I'll try to get them as even as possible. As long as they're above the level and not... yeah. I'll be mad, but we'll see. Alright, so I need to make this one the big, fast one. And then we're gonna start to see the satisfying rise of... Did I have 2 of these and didn't use the right one? I feel like I did not use the right one. But luckily you can just upgrade them. Because this one needs to go fasty fast fast. Fasty fast fast. See, I mean, like, it's bad. It's rough that's the thing that happens. But, you know, I think I'll be okay. I say that. Maybe even better, actually, because then I can just eliminate this guy. Not... Oop, it's almost made myself drop to the floor, you guys. That almost happened. Okay, that's the first set of iron plates that's happening. That's the first set. And if anything's taught me anything, I should build sideways. So let me just get rid of these, because we'll leave our magical belts floating in the sky for now. Magical floating belts. And then... maybe that was the wrong option. Execute build on release. Because I've seen people do the drag thing, and I would like to do that. Come on. He calls it the zoop, and I can't ever get it to do it, so I don't know what the trick is. I don't know what the trick is. Whoops, I missed. I have also fallen to my death many times doing that. Like, many times. I definitely cheat, because I'm just gonna clip right through that guy, probably. Not that I really need that particular space. Okay. I need another row. And I say infinitely expandable because I can just keep doing this over that crevasse as far as I want it to be. And I don't need that, so I won't cheat. There you go. And I might as well make this while I'm walking back, because it's just as easy. Sometimes I get stuck in making foundations. Is there a penalty for dying? Other than all the stuff that you have on your personage is left in a little crate at wherever you died? No. I mean, like, you get respawned back at your HUD with an empty inventory. So, like, all of these things that are in my inventory, even my tools and stuff that I had to build, would be in a box. So, like, if I were to drop myself down a crevasse, I would probably never get it back. So all those resources would be basically lost. So not a huge penalty for dying, so sometimes you do it for the memes, but empty your inventory of anything important before you go exploring, because sometimes you die. Because sometimes. Why does this say there's a clip? What are we clipping? When it's yellow, that means you've clipped something, and I don't know what that is. I left me a little space on purpose, because, you know, you have to walk through. And I think at this point we are limited to 1, right? So we'll put a splitter here. Take our tier 1 belts. And that's going to drive somebody crazy that wasn't perfectly straight, but you'll be okay. You'll survive. For anybody who's type A, I get it. This is an exercise in letting go. Like, not only is it a video game, it's really not relevant. I mean, it's truthfully not relevant that it's perfect. It's relevant that it's functional. And that worked with minimal effort and input. So just take a deep breath. Calm woosah. Okay. So then we have to configure these guys to make iron plates. I do have an ingot. Let's get rid of some of that while I'm in here, not the power ball. Iron plates. Iron plates. And then we have to take the tier 4 dude. I have played Satisfactory for many hours, so like I'm not new, but they just recently did a new update, and it's probably been, I don't know, 2 or 3 years since I've played it. Still in early access on either Epic Games or Steam, depending on how you want to play. And it's just so satisfying to watch all these belts fill up. I don't know if that's just me, but I could sit here and just watch this all day. My mother's like, you should be a factory worker then if you just want to do this. And I'm like, they wouldn't let me do it stoned. That's the real problem. I feel like I could definitely be a factory worker stoned. Just sit here staring at this all day. And you're like, oh, but then you wouldn't notice. Yeah, I'm literally looking at them all. Like, if one of these was defective, I would notice, because it's not the same. And it would disturb me in, like, a deep level. I'd be like, that teddy bear's missing an eye. Who? What? Ah! You know, I'd be a good QA. I'd be a good QA. But they'd have to let me do it stoned. Just truthfully. Okay, so now, the outputs. Right now, it's still pretty convenient, because we got a merger. Take our tier 1 belt. Get those up and going. And then, I don't think, I need iron plates to go into the building that's gonna have the screws. So, are these guys not doing anything? Because they're still not getting enough iron ingots. I have a production problem somewhere. They're not getting iron ore. Like, what? Sometimes this thing is just wonky. Now it says it has no power. Because it's connected to a power line that goes nowhere. This power line also goes nowhere. Like, what? Now... it's on standby. There we go. It's gonna flip the power switch on and off, just like in real life. Why ain't this thing working? Flip it on, flip it back, see what happens. Might as well gather some pale berries. You're gonna need those, or nuts, sorry. That's how you get your health back. Okay, so that should solve my flow-through issue. Of course, these didn't go anywhere. So I've got... did I mess up something somewhere? I have 3 there, 3 there. But you only get 4 outposts. That's why we're got... it looks like the last one's not working either. And like, these are not even fully saturated. Still running at 99% though. This one's running at 99%, but it has the full backup to it. So it's okay, but now I've got to figure out how I'm gonna get these back into that mix. And what's this deal's issue? Oh, it's full. So I mean, I guess I could just run them over and make a whole other 3. I don't know if it would work out of these 2. So I need to put that back. And I think I'm gonna come out further over here. You can never have too many iron plates. Don't ever think you can have too many iron plates. Mark II. Try to put it in the middle of this one. And then I will level 2 belt it. And then we gotta run upstairs. Because while not a full set, one day it will be. So I might as well just put out another 3 iron plate situations. And it sounds like I ran out of power, which is fine. Belts don't need power. Oh, I'm out of concrete. Oof. Oof. About to start getting tight, you guys. That's when you know it's rough. And I'm not gonna have enough space to do 3. Damn it, man. Might as well build the merger. While I'm over here. Since I don't believe it was a full line anyway. We're gonna go into iron plates. Iron plates. Hop over these guys. And we need a splitter. Damn it. And there we go. We gotta take tier 2 guy from this one into this guy. That should start more iron plate production. But no power. We didn't put any power down. And I don't have any concrete. Luckily, I have been making concrete, and it's not even far away. Although, it looks like have been producing that for quite some time. And I think that might be some power situations, though. Yeah, I don't think there's any power to my concrete right now. I don't think we have any power anywhere. Right now, what powers our base is biofuel. And I don't really... That one's got 66. 65. $19.65. This guy has another. So I'm gonna put 100 in there. Put 100 in there. This is the one that had, nope, I'm special. I will put the 62, you can right click it to split the stacks if you're wondering how I do that. This one's got a nobody, so let's put in 100. This one's got 63. This one's got 63, so are we back up? Oh, it looks like I'm not. Power's not my problem. I'm up to 146. I think everything's going. I should probably reconnect the limestone. Come on. It's connected up my limestone. Now we got, you can see it from a distance pumping out that concrete. I have a shitty computer. Don't let this fool you. This is a really, really beautiful game. This is on the lowest possible graphic settings. Like, lowest possible. So, like, it's got a lot to grow from here. And when I get my new computer, I will definitely showcase that for you. Probably humankind too. One day more. Alright, so we got tons and tons of iron plates happening now. I'm not going to build a buffer at this point because each one of these is going to hold 100, and that's probably more than I'll need. I mean, as a buffer. I'm sure I'll need more iron plates than that, but as a buffer. So our next thing is going to be building out this other building for the other iron nodes and the iron situation. So I know I'm going to put down some smelters. Let me quick bar that. You just hover over it and then press the number you want it to be on, and that's where it goes. So we've discovered that how many smelters do we need per iron node? I've split it out because 120. So you got to take your first splitter and split it off into twice. So I need 4 per iron node. I think I'm going to start over here. And I'm probably not going to put down a foundation over here since everything's nice and smooth and even. So I will just let it continue to grow. But I'm definitely going to go upstairs at some point. I'm like, why does it say that? Okay, whatever. It says that was in line, but it clearly doesn't look like it is. So then we need to split it off. This way. Put one there. Then another there. Can take this one into this one. This one into that one. Tier 2. This one into that. And then the tier 1s. Uh-oh, he's checking on us now. And now these guys are putting out iron ingots at 30 a minute. $30 per, so 30, 30, 60, so each one of these could be combined into one upper. So we'll take 2 mergers. We're gonna take one of these, one of these, one of these, one of these, into another merger. Oops. I always want to strafe, and it doesn't let me. And then we have to take, nope, still the low level ones. Because each one's only doing 60, so. And then we'll just have to run that one up. So I can take a. I really need to build the walls, because I know it's 4 levels for this guy. And maybe I should just, if I because I'm going to build it the other direction. So I'm going to take the Mark II, put it there. Damn it. Mark II, we're going to put it there, and then up. We want it to go that direction. Can I make a jump pad? Is it logistics? Transportation, probably. I'm missing the rotor. Don't have enough to do anyway. It's fine. I can just make a ramp. Or I can probably find the long way around. Anyway, speaking of that, I need to make some more power as well. Can probably make a third one, actually. Because boop, 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 boop. I gotta take one to connect it to actual power. Like, and that theoretically should start my iron ingot production down here. But that only gives me 120 ingots a minute. There's no power. Okay, there we go. Like we're getting a full saturation on the big belt. That's good. That's good. That's really good. I'm just picking up the leaves because I know I'm gonna need them. I usually have well progressed beyond this level of power, but I'm taking my time. This guy's just gonna not let me walk up here. It's been a very roundabout kind of way to get up here, just saying. I'm gonna need all these, so I'm just might as well pick them up before they're gone. I guess I have already harvested that pale berry. I feel like I was running for my life up here before. That seems plausible. So let's put down some foundations up here. Kind of makes me want to put a little bit bigger. I think you can do that with E. Yeah. Now that I've created one, I can then put just the regular 1 meter one. Damn it. I feel like that's probably going to be my entrance. I'm going to build a ramp up to one of these, more than likely. It'll probably be a steep ramp. One day I'll have staircases. One day. Oh, there's still gonna be a little grass getting through my foundations. And I'm not sure this one's gonna be infinitely expandable. I mean, I guess it will be if I go that direction. Literally the pale berry. I don't know. It might still let me harvest it. Sometimes the computer does that. I have no idea. Everything about this game is so satisfying. Like the noise it makes, satisfying. I'm like, look at that thing, that balloon thing in the distance. Like, what is that? Infinite expandability. Damn it. I hate when I do that. Okay, so like I'm feeling that maybe I should be building this long ways so I can keep building it out that direction. So if that were to be the case, I feel about there will be good. And I truly don't know how many I'm going to split it into. Get ready for that belt spaghetti. Because 120, and these guys, iron rods, it needs 1 ingot per 15 minutes, and I'm getting 120 ingots. I'm sorry, it needs 15 per minute, so I need to divide 120 divided by 15 is 8 of them. So it will support 8. Uno momento. Friendly neighborhood reminder to wash your hands with hot soap and water for 20 seconds. I used to work in security, and having to sit there without being able to go to the bathroom was like the worst part of it. I have a very active bladder, probably because I drink so much. Like I have a protein shake, a water, and a Monster sitting here I'm going to drink in this stream. Ah, Monsters, sponsor me. Okay, so 8. We need 8 iron rods. And we currently have 4. So we best get to foundationing. How many blocks do these take up? Basically 2. So I need 4 more, so 8 more out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Damn it. The snap feature is a little interesting, because it's hard to get it just so. It's easier when you're looking at it though. Like, the closer you are to it, the easier it is to do. Damn it! I say that as I mess one up. But luckily, you can just go back and fix it. Is that a power slug? That's a power slug. There's usually something guarding power slugs, and I don't have many weapons. So that's a thing. You get weapons by upgrading. Like, the more milestones you unlock, the more stuff you get. Did not mean to do that. E changes the type, so once you have one thing on there, any level of is nice. So I could get rid of one of these hot bars for... I might as well just do one on the way back. For me, though, I switch a lot because I don't notice that I hit the E button because I play too much Final Fantasy, and you have to strafe in Final Fantasy. I guess you don't have to. I have been told that I know some people who don't use strafe for that. They use it for other things, and I can't. I need to strafe. One, two, 3, and 4. Let's put some power poles down. I know, I really should just clip them in there. That's where I would put them if it were going to be me anyway, you know? Bloop, 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 and bloop, 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 bloop. Sorry, bloop, 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 bloop. Be like, this is my head. Bloop. So satisfying. I wish things like this were like this in real life. I have to go back and redo all these connections for my solar panels on my personal roof, and I had to buy more solar panel connectors because I broke too many of them redoing and undoing. Maybe it's because I play this game too much. I don't know. Be like, why can't I just like F and delete it? What? Why? What? I'm special. We all know it. Nobody's surprised by my specialness, and I'm going away from my factory with this. I'm like, wait, I'm on the wrong end. So, power cable to... Damn it. Power cable. Ooh, so finicky. Okay, so we have to worry about our splitter situation now and how we're going to work this out. So I need a splitter for sure. I wish that was not so high. Maybe I should rearrange that as well. Alright, so that's the first splitter. And I probably ought to... because I well overshot that, I think. Let's hope I can get that from down here. Yes. Alright. Not what I wanted. Need Mark II. Try to at least get it on like the same height level. Mark II into Mark II. Alright, and that splits it off 120. So if you can take 120 divided by 3, it's 40 apiece. And each one of these needed 15. But I have 8 of them, so splitters, if they get 2 apiece, is that too close to do 2? Well. That's still gonna give me 4, so I'm going to split this off twice, right? Nope, I want it to clip to this one. That's those two. These two. And those two. Let's put down some more foundations before I fall off, you know. There's probably somebody cringing in the background, being like, "Don't fall! Oh no!" And I definitely went too far with these, but that's okay. It's better to go too far than not far enough, obviously. Because if you fall off, you don't die, but how annoying it would be to have to go back and get all your shit and go back to your dead body and pick up all your shit, you know? Just saying. Alright, so I got 4 entrances that I need to split this off, so obviously I'm going to have to put off this into another splitter. Like one there and... damn it. One here-ish. I can take one from this dude into this dude, and one from this dude. Oh my god, I almost just fell off. Oh! Into that dude. And then from this dude into this dude. And this dude into this dude. To that dude. And this dude into that dude. And then this one into... why is this... am I special? Did I do a merger here? It's supposed to be a splitter. Curse off this guy into that one. This one into that one. This one into... did I do it again? Like, splitters are different colors, I think. 8 is a splitter. Player in the way. That's me, alright. I can't... I'm out of... oh, no! That never happens. It's a good thing we were building those already, right? I'm out of iron plates. That's pretty nuts, you guys. Like, can I build a ramp? Do I have enough to build a ramp? I think I need iron plates for that too. I can just build a ramp on the way back up, I guess. Walk back over and pick up some iron plates. At least we had those producing, and there should be tons of them over there. Remember what I said? I was like, oh, it's always good to have iron plates. 200 per stack. That should do me for a while. Did I even get this close to the same level? Can I just... Could I have just walked over from over there? Close enough. God dog it. Gotta go some concrete. Ah, that's how you die. Some concrete. I'm gonna take 2 stacks because you can't stop me. There's a whole nother iron thing that I haven't even hooked up yet. Like what? What? I thought I only had 3, but there's a whole nother one right there that I haven't even hooked up yet. I could easily run it in. I'd have to run them the other direction though. Like I could still make a floor of, because eventually these biomass generators are gonna go away too. Because you get coal generation at some point or another. Alright, let's try this walk one more time. You get vehicles and stuff, you get mods to make this faster, but it's a slow game. Expect to play it for months, not weeks. Just gonna make ourselves a little walkway. I don't really care about ramps. You're like, oh yeah, but you might want to go back the other way. Fair. Fair. But that means I have to go into here. Logistics. Nope. It's probably foundations. To get a ramp. Whoa. Oh, there it was. Like it was there for a second. Oh. Got him. Gotta get it just so. There we go. Now I can go back. Okay, so what were we doing? We are making iron rods, it looks like, everywhere, except for like here. This one's not getting iron ingots. Oh right, that's what I was doing. It's out of belts. And this one's a merger. It needs to be a splitter. Players in the way. Iron rods. Iron rods. Iron rods. I think that I missed. Damn it. It looks to me like everything's going. 99% efficiency. Close as I'm probably likely to get. Now we have to worry about going up another level and making screws. So that being said, I think I'm gonna build the walls on this side. Let's go to all walls. Can't wait to get steps. That'd be real nice. The reason I'm building walls is because I know I need 3 high to get that done. So that's where my next level will be. And we're going to probably need to merge all these back together, is why I'm giving so much space. Okay, so iron rod production. We have 8 of these that are now producing 15. 15 rods a minute. So that is probably 120. 8 times 15 is 120. So I have to re-put all these together again. So this time I will need mergers for every 2. For every 2. I feel like I made an extra one. Is that feels extra to me? Because that one and that one, that one and that one. Alright, because there's 4 of those guys. Gonna fall off the wall yet? No, I got space. Oh, good. I need another mergers in between these 2. And then a final one. Best place to stand is in the middle. Because then you can just bloop, 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 bloop. One's bloop, bloop. This one's bloop, bloop, nah, bloop. And this one into that one. 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 Then we take this one into this one. This one into this one. And then I need screws. My next up is screws. This is the one. So I will logistics, Mark II. Take that up a level. Mark II. And then we should start to see just a butt ton of these. I wish I could just ride this guy up. Like, can I? No, I guess not. Can I climb the ladder in the bay? That'd be nice. That's unfair. That's unfair. So I guess I'm gonna have to make some ramps. So let's do that. Need foundations. Come on. I was like, I know it can be done. I have done it multiple times. And then theoretically, I should now be on the level that I want to be. Because I went 3 up from the other side. Yes, indeed. Really? I haven't figured out there has to be a faster way to put down floors. Cause the build mode, I don't know how to change is it R? Zoop. That was the zoop. Oh, that's way better. That's way better. Too far. Zip. Now I get it. Okay, got it. Just goes off into forever. Oh, that's my wall. Okay, so we're getting 120. Curses. God, that's so satisfying. Alright, so if we use the tiles here, I'm just gonna put this down. That's not what I wanted. To make screws, it needs 10 iron rods per minute. That's gonna be interesting. So I need to break down my 120 into 12 to make this work appropriately. So that means I can make 12 of these. Is what I need here, I guess. And I'm probably gonna need tons of space for that. Can I put these one in a block? Just one block by one. And I'm sure I'm gonna need for more. Let me just put it here for scope. And I know you need tons of screws. Okay, so how many does that give me? Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Wow, I actually had one extra. Good, good. So that's gonna be fun. So I will need to personally do splitters, a lot of splitters. I wonder if I could have just, like... I feel like it looks like it's right there to me, like... Okay, so now if I split this off, this is going to give me 40 per, and I need to split them into 2. It's going to give me 40 per output here. Maybe I should have broken backwards from this, because I need each one of these sides to be split off twice. So it'll give me one cut will give me 20/20, and then another cut will give me 10/10. So 8 splitters. Or I guess I need 6 splitters, because you gotta get 2 each. I don't think I did that right. Because if I take this one into this, why is it being done? I want this one into this one, and then this one into this one, and then this one into this one. I've split this one off into this one. And another splitter here. This one into this one. And then this one into that one. This one into that one. I'm out of those again. I cannot imagine why. Cannot imagine why. Iron plate situation. I must just got the same one. I was like, wait, how does it not have any? You're like, what? Why did my fire suddenly start to smell like ash all of a sudden? Hold on, you guys. 2 seconds. Let me investigate why I suddenly have this smell in my room. Like, is it carbon dioxide poisoning? Probably not, because I don't think carbon dioxide smells like that. In case you didn't know, I live in the boonies and try to be as off-grid as possible for somebody who is plugged into the internet. But, you know, I don't really do a whole lot of power other than my computer. But actually, I could probably put my computer on the solar. It's not dependable enough right now for me really to be like... You know. Solar panels, maybe, if they were professionally installed, might be that kind, but mine are not professionally installed. It's another one of those gizmos and gimmicks I do. Okay, so we got our iron plates now. We can go back to where we're doing. And then you're like, oh, I should probably just build a ramp up to this guy. Oh, I could zoop it. Nice. That might be my favorite thing now, you guys. Do a zoop. Yay. Okay, so the splitter situation. We got 2 off of that. Two off for that. And this one's putting out 60 a minute. 40 we said actually. So I need to divide this one more time. So 8's my splitter. And this one has to go into this. This one has to go into this. This one's gonna go into this. Oops. I think I boo-booed with this one. I feel like maybe this one should go into... Yeah, I think I messed that one up too. If I take this guy, we're gonna put him into this one. Or actually, maybe I should do that. And then I can do that into that. And this into this. And this one into that one. This one into that one. Take this one to that one. This one to that one. This one had to get put into that one. This one can go into that one. Either it ran out or I've just got to the point where they all turned on and was like, holy shit. But you talk about satisfactory. Look how satisfying that is. We're gonna have so many screws. And that's a full belt saturation going in, so that's good. That's good. But now I have to merge them all back together again on the other side. In the same manner, basically. So on the merger front, if I take, I'm sorry, and I can put them as close as I can put them, one for every two. I'm getting, that's those two, so these two. And then, ooh, almost fell off. Let's prevent that from happening. Let's not fall off. So let's see if we got this worked out here. This one. Invalid shape. That's gonna suck. Because I feel like, are they all like that? Yep. Boy, I love that. 7's the merger. It's got to be a bit further out. Okay. I guess there's no better way to do it than just do it as you set it up, and that way you won't have to worry about it whether it doesn't fit anymore. Alright, so this one's merger. This side to this side. This side to this side. No, I want that. Because these are messing up my inline option. There we go. Now they got an inline option here. Why do I still feel like that was way further out? But it wasn't. It really wasn't. Blech. So satisfying. Okay, and then I gotta make, because I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, that's okay. That means I just get to make 2. I guess you kind of want to put it in the middle of this one. I feel like that's what you're looking for. Because then you gotta take this fellern into this fellern, this fellern into this fellern. This fellern into that fellern. I can't believe that just happened, but okay. Careless clicking. Okay, and then obviously we have to know where we're going up for our next level. Because it's going to be on this side, clearly. My standard cheat. Ooh, I forgot I could zoop. Forgot I'm in zoop. So if I take this one... I don't know how long it's going to let me zoop it. Very satisfying. It's very satisfying. And then might as well pick up all this stuff. And I feel like I should just go ahead and cut down these trees. I'm gonna need the bio material. And I'm probably gonna end up covering up these trees, so I might as well cut them down while I'm here. Might as well. And the chainsaw is not a weapon, really. I haven't actually attempted to use it on anybody, but it didn't used to be a weapon. There's a doggo, and everybody's so in love with the doggo, I don't care. I like dogs, don't get me wrong, but I like my alone time. Dogs count against it. I got 9,000 leaves. All I got was 3 wood and 9,000 leaves. 83 leaves. I mean, I cut down trees in real life, and I think they're grossly underestimating how many leaves you get from a tree. Like, but I just don't know who would pick up all the leaves. I guess if you needed it to burn for fuel. But still. I never actually even hooked up power for the other guys, did I? Sidetracked. I was like, let me go to the next level. Yay! Nope. Womp-bump-ba-dum. I guess I'm gonna change it back to this guy because it gets on my nerves. Makes noise. It gets on my nerves. But I forgot to put power into all these things. There's that. So if we start from actual power, hello, do we have any actual power? I really feel like there used to be a power cable over there somewhere. That might have been what my problem was. Come on. Alright, did it clip into upstairs? That would be even better, actually. That would save me a whole power level if it clipped into upstairs. Not really, but okay. Close enough. Okay, so we will clip to 1, clip to 2, clip to 1, clip to 2. To 1. Make sure I didn't skip 1. Clip to 2. I also have to go back and configure all these guys. I think it's this one, right? Okay. So now I need to select these into screws. It's into screws. Screws. I don't know why it's not like going. Oh, I can copy the settings. E. Control V will let me do it. Oh, it does. Nice. E. Control V. Love it. E. Control V. Control V. There we go. That was the mute button, not the escape. This was definitely not a keyboard that was set up for somebody who uses it. Just gonna go on record. Oh, you know, this is 40 per minute. Like, it's putting out a lot of screws. And we definitely set this up for the 10 per minute that we were getting. So all this belt work that I just did, pretty null and void, to be fair. Unless I speed it all up, I guess. But I feel like even at 40 a minute, that's 3 of these comes out to 120. So just 3 of these into a splitter would have been fine. And that's a max output I'm gonna get. So that was fun. That was a good experiment in pay attention to the math. Good experiment. This is the way we delete everything, delete everything, delete everything. Because that's going to give me for every 3, and I have, we did with 12 of them, right? So I need a merger as a splitter. 1 for every 3. gonna put one down in the middle. Every other... Because each one of these is 3, so that's 3. So every 2. Skip 2 squares. Put down another one. Are you serious right now? Gonna be real mad about that if it's the way it is fully across. I mean, like, that was my objective. But why aren't these making... I'm like, what is happening? Alright. There's no power to these? Did I not just connect power? Oh, because something broke. Something broke. I gotta go refill the power supply and stuff. That's why. I was like, what's happening? I'm going confused. But I might as well finish this before I go. Well, let's see. Did I mess this one up too? Not badly enough to have to replace it, which is fine with me. Sometimes I wish there was just like an undo. Whatever that last click was. Okay, so we are now at max capacity for making screws. Max capacity for making iron plates. I probably should max capacity iron rods with that other iron ingot, but we're out of power. Because I could expend more iron rods up here, just make them. But I had to get them to make I could always run it through here, I guess. Because I have another node. Of power and of iron here that I need to exploit. Alright, so I've totally gotten... It's been so long since I've been over my power supply. I'm like, what's happening with power? What's going on? This one has 16 biofuel. I probably should just take out everything. I'm going to remove those. On purpose. Because I get tired of them being out different times, like it's inefficient. Everything should run out at the same time, like it just shuts down. That's what you really want. I mean, we're up to 259 situation with the power, so there's that. I might need another power generator, but we'll see what I have. Oh, I have nothing in here either. Like, boo. Again, maybe I should rearrange some of these biomass burners to be in a better location while they're all now empty anyway. Because this thing is it's got so much stuff in it. And it just gets reduced to that. That seems fine. That seems fine. Some iron plates. Iron plates. It doesn't take very much to build a biomass burner. But I'm just sitting here looking at this, and I'm like, it probably didn't even happen because it's missing. I got tons of leaves in my inventory, but nowhere to really put it. So if I were to build a storage container, like right there, and then perhaps another one right here, then do that? Of course not. Of course not. Of course not. Doesn't have to be that close. I just need to hook it up. Alright, and this one's supposed to be leaves. So let's put all the leaves. And this one's supposed to be wood. So we're gonna put all the wood in there. And all the biomass is gonna get generated over here. And all of my things are over here, so I feel like I need to put down... Let's just get all this out of the way. I wish you could turn flower petals into biomass. I don't know why that's not a thing, but you can't. So I'm just going to collect up all that and build some more of these guys. I'm going to... That's not what I want. I wasn't even sure if that's the right... And then you kind of want this pole into this pole. And then this one goes into that one. And then why does this one do? I feel like I don't want that. Because now we have one power pole. Because it's connected. And this biomass. This one's connected to that. I think everything else is separate, I think. Alright, so I'll put the 200 in this one, and the 123 in this one, and we'll just crank it out. And I think the only thing we're making now is biofuel, right? That should be what's happening. I don't have any biomass to put in there. I picked up more leaves and such, so there's that. I don't think there's anything in here, is there? There's tons of things, like the leaves and the wood. More leaves. So there's that. It's now producing biomass as fast as it can produce it. 60 a minute. And it can't get enough. Let's see if that helps it. It's gonna watch the productivity go up. This is a great time for me to take a break. I'm gonna leave it running because it's just satisfying to watch it happen. But I'll be back. I'm back. We're still waiting on some biomass to happen though. If you're new to the stream, please like, subscribe, follow. I produce a lot of like chill content. I'm not one of those people who plays like hyper competitive, hyper crazy gameplay. I think that my channel is one of those places that you can go and chill and hang out, listen to satisfying music. I think a lot of game music is really great. And I think it matters a lot. Like when I was doing Zoo Builder, that music is what made you want to come back to that. Like, I don't know if the gameplay was as wonderful as I'd hoped, but the music was pretty phenomenal. I don't know if it's something that I would have like purchased, but you know. You know, you guys understand. How are we tonight, chat? How are things? How's the universe? What's new in your life? I feel like I'm Delilah. Do you remember Delilah? Delilah. I don't even know if she's still making things. She used to be a woman on the radio show that would give like advice to people who were stupid. And I'm like, I could totally do that. I'm great at solving your life's problems. I don't know how to solve my own life's problems, but I think that's part of the problem for most people, is they need that outside perspective. Like, you need that person to finally be like, honey, leave him. He ain't nothing but a trifling hoe bag using you for your money. You better leave him, girl. Leave him. I'm like the #1 single advocacy person in the country. Like, just stay single. It's easier. It's totally easier. I don't even know how much power we're using right now. 4 megawatts. Per dealio. And then I may need more. I don't even really know. Because I only got 2 stacks. Should I hurry this thing up? Do I need to speed this guy up? Only 75% efficiency. I wonder why. It's still using more than I can put in there. Is this one producing 300 per minute? So maybe that's why I need to upgrade the whole thing. %78. Till I get the next tier level of things, that's probably going to be a thing. Okay, so we need to start like my next tier of things. What, like it doesn't really matter that I'm not producing. Oh. Apparently I'm out of wood. Maybe I should go get some stuff, but I need to finish what I was doing. Should probably do that. And maybe I should build another ramp up to here, since that's what I want to do now. Obviously it's going to be a thing that I'm going to do in the future. And I can zoop. Yes, that is so fun. Of course, now do I need another? Need another? Need another? I think I need another. Need another lava. There we go. That's how we're gonna do it. All right. So these iron rods. These are the screws. So I feel like I need to make my ramp up here. I know. I see the power slug too. It's not that important right now. We have to stay on task. It should just be 3. Whoa. Will the real Zooper please stand up? Love this. It's just changed my life. And I'm out of concrete. And I'm out of concrete. Like there's the power slug right there. Can I do one? It was a trap. It was a trap, you guys. It was such a trap. Good thing it's my base is like right there though. Like that's why I'm not really that worried about it. I haven't really bothered using all my things because I can just go back and pick up my shit. Which is over here though, I think, yeah, this direction. I had to get concrete anyway. I'll get some concrete first while I'm over here. It does not look like it made very much concrete, but that's okay. I should just take it off, probably. I don't know why I'm being stingy. I'll just take the full stack. Then run back to my crate where my dead body lay. My dead body lay over the ocean. My dead body lay over the sea. It's actually not a dead body, but I almost think it'd be funnier, but maybe not. And see, I still have inventory slots. I'm fine. I don't know why I'm walking around with all these miners. I don't know how I've picked up 5 miners. And I mean miners, not young people. But-a-ching! Also, I don't think I've automated wires yet either. I especially haven't optimized copper at all. So yeah, that's why we start. You always start with the iron because that's really a thing. I need some rotors to be making jump pads, but haven't automated that yet. So I guess I'll run back over here. Go up on the ramp we just made. Wait, where does this go? This one goes over to that, to over there, and this one, I need to go this way. We're going up the iron pipeline here. Can't wait till I get a factory cart. I need a factory cart. Alright. We're zooping, but we're not gonna fall for it this time. Not gonna fall for it this time. I mean, I'm not sure.
This semi-slug seems to emit unfamiliar energy readings which could potentially be retrofitted into fix-it technology. A new research tree can now be accessed in the MAM.
That's definitely a thing we could do. But we know we're gonna need all these wood. And it kind of leads you to believe, like, maybe you should explore around. Maybe there's more slugs. Maybe there's more slugs. Maybe there's a death drop. I don't know about a death drop, but it doesn't look that pleasant. Just pull out our handy dandy chainsaw. Did I get rid of, I didn't, I gave it all my fluid. All my fluid. Fuel. So technically, but obviously not all of my fluid. So I didn't get it all because I don't have any fuel, but that's okay. And you're like, Sean, but you could make some. I'm like, I could make some. That's fair. Don't know if it's all that important right this second, but yeah. It's no time frame. I could do what I want to do. I believe I was wanting to zoop floors. That's what I was wanting to do. The build mode was R? Zoop, yeah. That's how you do that. You change the build mode to zoop. And you do that by pressing R. And then you just click and zoop. Just throw in concrete. That's so fun. So fun. Okay, and we only did that for the power slug, right? So I can get rid of these. Oh, that's a game sound. Do you hear that? Some kind of siren. I hope it's a game sound. Yeah, it's a game sound. It's just like so far faint in the distance. So now there's some kind of green power slug. You see the green over there on top of that? Have not seen that. Have not seen that. Okay, so we need to, where was the finished product? It came over on this side, right? So I may have to drop down on this side to raise these guys up. Raise me up. I'm sorry, Josh Groban moment. Logistics, conveyor mark 2s. My body lies over the ocean. Ask me why I have weird songs in my head, and I won't be able to tell you. Sorry, friends. Maybe? I don't, like, these are really hard to place, in my particular opinion. You want to be able, you bet you can. At least I could clip it now, so. Did that not happen? I'm just gonna clip it. Because I know you can buy the holes to make it look pretty later, but it seems, obviously. I could also just delete the thing after if it really makes somebody upset about it. I don't mind doing that either. Like, if you want the physics to work of it, I'm okay with that too. He thinks I did a boo-boo. It's okay, because I can just zoop it back up somewhere else later, right? Haha. So, to keep this symmetrical, if I go back to foundations, do the ramp thing, it's still going to zoop through all that, and it's going to make somebody cringe. But you know what? Just because I don't want to make nobody cringe. Somebody's going to cringe that I didn't put a foundation underneath that clip point. But you know what? That you're going to have to deal with. I don't know what it's clipping. But I'll make it not. I think maybe the wall, perhaps. Which I think is acceptable, that somebody could figure out to not build the wall all the way up. I find that acceptable. Somebody might have spilled some paint. I feel like you could probably, if somebody did that, you might see some paint. That might be the only cause of having a wall clip, and I feel like that's 100% realistic to think that somebody would have spilled some paint on the top of that I just built this on top of, so it's fine. 100% logistical. Okay, so now we have 4 feeds of 120 screws per minute. And I need to build an assembler. And it says I can't because I haven't built a rotor. Can I build a craft bench? I can indeed. Why did it not let me build the craft bench? And then I can make some rotors? What am I missing for that? I need screws. And I have shit tons of screws if I just go get my power back up and running. So that's, I guess I should fix this, huh? I don't actually have the screws. I never finished that. So, gotta use the high end. Once I get to... Are you serious? Are you bucking serious? Gah! Don't matter what you say, it can be a curse word. That's why I stand by it. Words have no power. Alright, so I guess speaking of power, that's my next step, because I'm trying to automate making iron plates, and I needed rotors to do that, but I need screws to do that. So let me go fix my power shenanigans. Am I even back? The hub's this way. I like to keep the hub at wherever my power situation is. That way I know. That's your base. I have nothing else. Power. Alright, so how much of this have we gotten done? It looks like it's still making things. Oh, there we go. That's what we like to see. That's what we like to see. And then I might as well go ahead and load these guys up to get it out of my inventory. Again, I think you might get something with flower panels. But leaves actually make it really good. I mean, like, you get a lot of leaves, so it's good to have this set up, because you're going to get tons of power situations. I'm not sure I've gotten enough to give all my generators 200 yet, though. And I feel like once you get a good stack of biofuel in everywhere, you can go back later and like top it off with, you have a couple stacks, you just go around and double click everything, topping it off kind of deal. But I need to reconnect all this to my factory is the point here. I think this should light up the night. I hope. It says that, and then we're not getting. It's probably the fuse somewhere. Yeah. Come on. What happened? That was odd. Real life stuff, hold on. I found like I love smartphones, but they're very addictive. Like I got my mother one a couple years ago, and I was like, "Don't get addicted," and she totally is addicted, just like all the rest of us. Because they're so easy and convenient. Why would you not use it? All right. So the problem, how many? Do we not have enough capacity? What is it? Like the capacity we need? Oh, the capacity is the gray, and so I don't have enough capacity. Is my problem. I need some more power. More power. Might as well start making another row of these guys. Kisses. Stop judging me. It's all about the placement. Right, I'm about out of that. I know it's still making it, but it looks like it has stopped because power. The fuse is broken. And I never connected these to anything. Okay, so I gotta put some something into these guys just to get my biofuel production back up since I reconnected it. And I'll probably have to go get some more of that. So I should save myself a stack of that. I should start writing the flowers in here. Because it's not like I don't have tons of them. Alright, so let's turn it on. It still says we don't have enough. Our max connections is the 259, but our capacity is only at 220. And these give us... I didn't look to see how many. Be like, can I start the other row? Yeah, I guess so. Well, apparently I'd missed one. Oof. No fuel. Alright, so now our capacity is up to 280, and our max connection is 259. So we can run the whole thing, but we're gonna have to go cut, like, probably chop down a forest. So let's go do that while we're waiting for, what was it, screws? To get to our next level. Deforestation at its finest. Again, I'm an environmentalist. I wouldn't do it if... I mean, I guess I am doing it, true story, but... Sometimes you gotta trim some trees to save a forest. Like, the ones I got in the back had vines out the yin-yang. I think I can come back from this. Although I gotta say, if I was stranded on a desert island, oh, look, there's a pod of some sort. And some sulfur, it looks like. And I'm gonna switch into this because I hear something. Yeah, see, I knew there'd be a dude. Knew there'd be a dude. Just waiting to go. Damn it. Damn it. I hate when they get the charging situation going on. You're like, no! I'm gonna hide and wait till he charges me again. It's just gonna try to kill me. It got bugged out, I hope. I hope it just got bugged out. But you also, look, there's stuff. I forgot. You can pick up this reinforced pan. 26! Hell yeah. That seems bad. See some screws, some more plates. Needs one modular frame. What the deuce? I don't think I can even make those yet. Oh, there's some screws. 210 screws. Some copper wire. That's nice. I forget. What do you need for a modular frame? Oh, I can make one. Boom. Ooh. Ah. But I don't have any inventory space. I guess I could. I can switch it.
Data
Okay.
on the hard drive has been salvaged and can be repurposed to unlock an alternate recipe. Salvaging more hard drives will provide additional alternate recipes.
Has to go something in the MAM. Oh, you can throw stuff away there? Is that a thing? Oh, sweet. Okay, so we were definitely full up on shit. But I wish I could. Oh, I guess I can just drop these out, right? Thank you so much for following. Sea Panda. Oh, I know you from Mr. Wald's stream, don't I? You were in there the other day. Part of the gang, I see. Have you played Satisfactory? Or are you even watching? I guess that could have just happened from Steam Elements. You could have been doing that while not watching. Maybe you followed from YouTube? Also possible. Also possible. Or you're a lurker, which I totally recommend lurking. Everyone should lurk. It's the best. Sorry, so I guess I need to go back to the hub and put down the MAM. And can I pick some leaves? I guess I'll pick up some stuff till I can get no stacks. On the way back, see, I can't get any more. I'm out of stuff. I'm all out of love. Don't wanna. I can't remember the rest of the song. I probably shouldn't have tried. Alright, so we gotta unload back at the hub. I always start with the bio waste situation. This one's for wood. This one's for leaves. Maybe I need to build one of those sinks to get rid of these flower petals, because I don't really care about the flower petals. That's a... We just raided. No, haven't played Satisfactory. Oh, you should definitely play it. It's really addictive. Like 100% addictive. 100%. And I'm not even sure why. Oh, goodness, this is a big boy. Probably for stuff like that. This is... And I don't have enough cables to make that. Curses. Okay, so we're back to unloading. Basically, the premise of this game is you are one dude that's me, the dude. I have a zapper that gets dropped on this planet by this corporation that says, hey, send us these resources to get more unlocks. So my goal is the one in the upper right hand corner where I have to make 50 of those complex metal frames, I think is what they're called, and it requires rotaries and steel plates, reinforced steel plates. So the rotors take copper wire and metal rods, and it basically, like, you start off with ore, you work it into ingots, you work it into plates, you work it into rods. Like, the recipes get progressively more and more complex, so you have to, like, automate everything to get it building. So it's a game of math and engineering and serotonin releases by achieving goals. I'm stuck on this one because I decided to go back and reinvent the wheel. Like, I redid my whole vase, and now it's requiring so much more power than I needed before. So I gotta come back and top off all my generators before I continue my world adventure, because like the world is huge. I haven't even unlocked a map yet because I haven't gone far enough, because I just wanted to make everything perfect and pretty. So there's where we are. Oh gosh, that's an alien. I forgot. He's a cool one though. But I just fought one of the ones that's not cool, and you know, he's like a wild boar. It's not like it's a crazy alien or anything, but it's a wild planet, so it makes sense that there would be, you know, wild animals. Okay, if I can get 200 in this one. Ooh. Ooh, so close. I still need to get rid of these stupid flower petals somewhere. I need to set up the ma'am somewhere. So I will shuck all these flower petals in here. Can I build a ma'am? I have enough things for the ma'am. Yes, ma'am, we do. I'll try to squeeze that in. Damn it. I accidentally left-clicked. Alright, there we go. Now, the ma'am lets you research things. And I just got this hard drive deal, and we're going to scan that. And in 10 minutes, it'll tell me an alternate recipe for something, and that might make me reinvent how I build my factory, or, you know, that kind of thing. But, like, the space elevator requires, and, like, it's even actually scanning that hard drive that I put in there. Like, it's so satisfying. Like, I don't know if you can hear the sound in the background. I probably should have listed myself in, like, the ASMR channel or something. It's just, it's so satisfying. And what we're doing now, there's a little doggo friend, but he runs away. Unless you have a pale berry in your hand, I think. I don't have any on my hands. And nor do I really care to have a dog pet follow me around. That seems harsh. Like, I do a lot of running around. So, this is iron rods that are being ported up to make screws, which happen here. And I think I was out of those when I was last here, which is the whole thing. I was like, I gotta come back and fix that. So now we can see the screws that get lifted upstairs. And to make the super fast belt that I need that carries 120 of these screws per minute, it requires iron plates, which are kind of a bitch to make. So I just got those from that little excursion, so I actually get to put down this assembler. I didn't even see that you raided me until just now. That was a weird. How'd I get the follow before the raid? But thanks, Mr. Wald, if you raided me. I'm still missing rotors, which is a pain in my ass. But that was the reason I put down this guy, so I could make it. I only can make one. I need 4 of them, wasn't it? Yeah, I need 4 of them. And I think that's going to be the wire problem now. Damn it. It was screws, now it's wires. We all knew I had a screw loose, but who knew I had a wire loose too? I'm going to take a stack of screws, maybe 2 stacks of screws, because I know I'm going to need them to make those rotors and the reinforced plates. Why am I dumb? I'm taking it out of this one. There we go. Alright, so then we have to reinvent copper, because I probably won't reinvent copper. Not right yet. Not right yet. Ooh, I might die. Almost. So all my iron deposits are over here. Like, this is what an iron deposit looks like if you really want to see from the very, very get-go. Iron deposits come out. It mines. It sends ore that I had to split up into a whole bunch of different ways because the ore needs 30, and then an ore makes it into ingots, and then the ingots get transported upstairs into the sheets. But I've got to go to copper, which is over here. This is the space elevator where you go load up all your stuff. I just had to squeeze it in. Ooh, I'll take the berries. Nuts, sorry. And then that's why I need to reinvent, because I don't have steps or anything, so I had to kind of cheat for copper and make an observation territory. So now we got iron ingots coming in, iron, copper, tons of copper wire. Like, I've literally filled up the copper wire. But I need to go to this pale berry that I seen. That would let me seduce the doggo if I wanted to do so. Alright, so I need to go upstairs, and it looks like I built another rack over there. And I gotta put down some more of these guys. Now we learned that we can zoop it. It's even more fun and more satisfying. I love this. Oh, too far. Damn it. This is easier when there aren't already on the other side. There we go. What is making that noise? There's a creepy, like, noise coming from over here, and I don't know what it is. Also, it's getting cold in here. I just chunked fire a minute ago. Oh. In case you're new, I am one of those people that heats my, like, if you saw my recording studio, like, I have a green screen up because I'm actually in, like, a garage. It used to be my dad's, like, automotive garage. So I've got a wood stove, and that's how I heat my house, and it's gotten cold here. Even though they're like, it's supposed to be nice. It's gotten really cold. Oh. Get to pet my in real life dog, but he doesn't come inside because it's also a greenhouse. I grow marijuana for a living, so I live in the greenhouse and I gotta keep it warm. You might as well heat the same thing. Not to mention I love the smell of pot, so we're good. We're good. Hi. Environmentalist. I even heat my water in the main house with my wood stove. Got solar panels and such up. Okay. So where is my death fall? Right here. That would definitely be a bitch fall, because I would never get that stuff back. Not never, but it would be a long time. Look, there's my other factory in the distance. You think I start building back that direction? Maybe I should. That seems smart. I need to also go get the wood over there. But I feel like, did I go too high? Did I go too high? Where was the downspout to this? I'm just gonna make a run for it. Ugh, we almost died. I feel like I might have made that too high. Don't know. But alright, we got yeah, there's no real, like, penalty if you die, so it's not that serious. I love how it's like hope that's high enough, truthfully. Yeah, it's high enough. Alright, great. So I need to make some assemblers. And I'm gonna make one because I'm almost out of wire. So let's just do that. Blue. I mean, okay. Gonna make this guy make some cable. And then you know what? I probably don't have enough power to do that as well. I can make a power pole. So, yep. Should probably take a stack. I already had a stack, but that's okay. And I really thought I guess that was over there. I could walk all the way back over there, or just build a craft bench. Make me some Hearn cable. This is the old-fashioned way. Like, you only start off with the crafting bench. That's all you get in the beginning. And I feel like the first time I played this game... Ooh, the ma'am is done. Yes, ma'am, I'll be right there. Let me get some cables working, and then we'll go check that out. Like, in the first time, I used to never think about just plopping down a crafting bench. Like, it just never occurred to me that that might be something that would happen. So I'm gonna take a power connection. Build a power pole, churn. And then, oh, almost fell off. Just gave myself a heart attack by almost falling off in a game that death doesn't matter. It's still scary. Bloop, bloop. Bloop, bloop. Alright, so now we got some wire going. And I probably have enough to put more down. But this one requires 60 a minute, and I currently only have 120 output. That's just as fast as that's just as much as I have, because I need to upgrade the belts to tier 3 before I can really do more than that, without having to run multiple inputs. So let me just put down a splitter. And this one to this one, hopefully. Too steep. Sad days. Sad days. Oh. Be like, let's just be smart about this. I can move those two. Sometimes with the scale of them, you just gotta like forget that. That's all it is. You know, like you just forget. Ugh. Alright, so then we're gonna put down these assemblers again. Making sure they're going the right direction. I only need 2 of them, so it's not gonna be that big of a deal where I put them. I did not do that, but okay. Sorry, it should have been 9. Use your hotkeys to save your wrist. That's what everybody keeps telling me, but I suck at life. Cables. Cables. There's something else green and shiny over there. I keep seeing it, and I'm like, I need to go check that out. So let's do that in a minute. This is a splitter. I needed a merger. Output there. Best place to do those is in the middle, really. And then I'm just gonna put in a container. The right direction. Hopefully this is gonna work. It looks like not. Damn it. Okay, so now we got tons and tons of wire coming. 120 a minute. Look at those copper cables going. And it really makes me want to go see what this is. Especially since it's so close, and I have to go check on the MAM anyway, so we're gonna zoop ourselves a ramp right on over there. I just feel like there's a big green glowy thing that I want to go investigate. Okay, sorry, sidetracked. Sidetracked. Come on, it's gonna be like this, isn't it? Oh, I can't afford it, it says. Let me delete some of these guys. I don't have enough iron plates. That's upsetting. Alright, so let me just... If I do 1...
Relaying message. Hello, this is Paternal Figure. I have taken ill and need your help to find a cure. Doctors say that the only remedy is alien artifacts.
What was that? That was creepy. That looks like it's probably gonna be an alien artifact, but I don't have enough plates to get here. That was creepy. Did you hear that? Ugh. Maternal figure. Is that enough to get me up there? Was it one more? That's all I needed. I think it has to be a ramp, perhaps. I have iron ingots, though. I could just plop down a thing and make it. Because the noise... I don't have enough. Oh my god. That was creepy. It's like you have to get there. It's getting me. I'm like, I need to make this work. where was it? Production. Oh, I'm missing 3 iron plates for that.
Your contract legally compels you to harvest this artifact.
Whoa.
Harvest.
Like, what does it steal? Like, I'm working on it. Can't you see I can't get there? Chill out. That's why the evil corporation is getting us. Ugh, the creepy feels. The creepy feels. I might as well make them all in here. You don't really use iron ingots for anything else, so at least it'll translate from one. Not even the whole thing. Damn. Alright, let's see if this thing will get off my back. Alright. Am I close enough to get there? Nope. Okay, now we're close enough to be on the range.
I strongly advise you to harvest this specimen.
Oof. I'm glad, because the noises that was making in my ears was creepy. I feel like there should be something else. Like, it's just, but look at the map. I can show you the world. Shining, shimmering, free. Just kidding. Don't want to get a copyright strike. You know Disney's got that on lockdown. Uh-huh. Creepy alien thing. Let's go back to the ma'am and figure out why this wants to be a thing so badly. I need to fix that. I know. I'm gonna have to redo the whole thing, and I need to find a better place to put the stupid space dock. That's a thing. Okay, so we put the MAM over here, right? Analysis complete. The analysis of hard drive is complete. Select your desired report. You can get an alternate copper blueprint, or the alternate blueprint for the bolted frame. I'm not sure. Or an alternate blueprint for iron wire. I think I want to go with the rotor one, because I need rotors, right? I'm going to start building rotors. I might see which one is more efficient, but I didn't really even look. So what am I supposed to do with this? Weird alien thing with an impossibly smooth surface. Work in progress. So it's just nothing? Oh. I don't have enough to do that with still. Never even come in contact with those yet. Power slug, I do have. Overclock production. Seems like a thing we'd want to do. I mean, you know. Sulfur is a thing, apparently. I require 25 plus the coal I haven't unlocked yet, apparently. Because you have to get the space elevator thing to get the next level of stuff. Is the complicated part the level of stuff? And what do we need? We just got the wire. We were working on iron to get to reinforced iron plates, and I didn't have enough wire to make. Right. And I really wish. Oh, right, I did make a path. It's okay. Future past me was smart that time. I kind of have an internal stairwell situation, kind of, sort of. Because then we're back up with the screws. But on the wrong side. Hey, this is a good way to check to make sure that the screw production is still working. I know, there are jump pads that would make this process a lot smoother. I know, but, you know, I'm scared of heights, and this game gives me the heart attack sometimes with the falls and the jumps and the scares and the snoo-snoo. Alright, so we were looking for assemblers, because this is my tier 2 builder, and rotors is because I don't have rotors, and we needed screws and that to make rotors. Alright, so now I can make the rotors. That's the whole point. I'm gonna automate this for 2 seconds while I'm AFK. I didn't make it in 2 seconds. Sorry, guys. But it's your friendly neighborhood reminder to go ahead and wash your hands for 20 hot seconds for hot soapy water every time you go to the bathroom. You know, because you know, hygiene, bruh, matters. Think it might be time for monster number 2, everybody. Monster number 2. Alright, so there was apparently alternate recipes that I didn't even check, I guess. Because didn't I just unlock that? Oh, that's the color cartridge. We could use flower petals for color cartridges. I don't know if I care about the colors of things yet. We'll see if we ever get there. Alright, but that's why this was here, so let's get rid of that. And now I need to put down a assembler. I don't know how many I can put down. Not enough, but I need these to start making iron plates, for sure. Reinforced iron plates. Screws and iron plates. And it requires 60 per minute, so each of my 120 screws can support that. Can support 2 of these. So I will have to put a splitter. That's a merger. I only have 1 iron plate. Do I have enough to get power to get this thing started? Also, I don't know why I'm never this person. feel like I just heard a pop outside. Like, why is life being crazy today? It's one of those things, you live in the boonies, you hear noises outside, you gotta go investigate, because you're the only one's gonna take care of that. Okay, so we got power from upstairs to downstairs, and let's power line this one to that guy. And I will insert... It says no power, but that's okay, at least it'll make like 3. It'll make like 3. You hear the dog bark, you gotta go investigate that too. Makes me leery. I'm still looking for power connection. Sounds like my whole life is still looking for a connection. I hope there's at least an extra one here. Nope, damn it. I take the closest one. I find that the majority of the errors I make in this game, oops, I'm not even on the right thing, are because I forget to reconnect the power to something or another. And then you're like, why isn't this working? You can't figure out why all of them are working except the one you want to, and then you're like, now I'm dumb. Got it. Okay, so now I have an extra power supply, and that should have started the one upstairs making at least the things I had for the iron plates, because I need to go get iron plates. See, like, this would be a great place for a jump pad, because you could almost just shoot straight up. Like, but those require rotors, and I haven't gotten those automated yet, so we'll work on it. We'll work on it. But I'm going to stick these in here, as well as these, as well as these. I will then unload all the wood I have. Well, I probably should have put that alien sphere thing in there too. There's plenty of leaves. It's still blowing out leaves though. That's good. That's good. Because hopefully we're still making lots of power things in here. Good, that's what we like to see. And we're still not really out of power. We're doing okay now. I had to go check on the MAM, wasn't it? There's stuff in the MAM. Analysis complete. So I mean, you just have to create how to make power supply. Yeah, that's a thing. I don't know what the deal is with the bird, but they're around. They have birds. So we need iron plates. That's what we're doing. Iron plates, and that's up a level. I had to clean out my inventory. And then once we get to max production of reinforced plates and rotors, I'll then go over to copper, I guess. Or maybe reinforced plates, because I have to find a way to get these Hearn iron plates over to that situation. hear him kick back up. I think that's so cool. So this guy has to go upstairs, and that's it right there, isn't it? It's 100%. I didn't know that's how it's gonna work out, but I'm so glad it did. Like, what? Logistics, conveyor mark 2. I can't afford it because I don't have the plates for it. I feel like I've definitely misdone something because there's the screws, right? I had a whole thing. This is not even a thing. Unless I bring the screws over here. I could bring screws over here. I think I like my vertical situation though. I forgot that I had even at one point automated making rotors and plates. There's probably gonna be tons in here. Just made my life. 45 rotors. Look at that. And the reinforced plates, I had 70 in there. I'm so glad I was ahead of myself. Cause remember, we redid all of this, and before my iron plate production was over there. Now I'm like, I don't really even need this floor. Like, this whole thing is extra at this point. It's not even part of the... I mean, I guess it could be, because Lord knows we have a bunch of iron plates over here. But I'd have to put the screws elsewhere. I mean, there literally is a thing of screws right there. I won't delete it yet. Do I have enough iron plates to zoop myself up a ramp? And you're like, but Sean, you clipped. You're right. I sure did. Okay, so were I to just run these guys, I don't have enough to do that with, so I guess I'll just do this to get the plates up here. Oh no! That's why you don't back out of things, kiddies. That's why you don't back out of things. Okay, so, you know, this is a space elevator. Yeah. This is where we make all the iron ingots into iron plates. This is where we run the iron plates up to the thingy boo. We can upgrade this later, it's fine. Oh gosh, I almost just fell off again, like an idiot. Is it still like, you can't afford this? Let's set it somewhere cool so it's not clipping. People freak out about that. And I might as well eventually put off a splitter. It's a merger. Because I know it's going to happen. I think it only takes like 6 per. Like the iron is not a huge draw over here. Screws, however, totally are. Need lots of screws. Alright, so the iron plates are slowly making their way up here. Screws are slowly making their way up here. Make sure we have configured it right. Have indeed made 2 while we were gone. It would have been better than nothing. I did make this, yeah. I was gonna say I didn't make it the fast belt. I probably should have made this the fast belt. Why is it idle? Okay, I guess it was waiting on the... See, it got to 12. Like, it's getting more than double in here before it's producing the 1. The screw's gonna be hard to tell though, because I'll have to do another one and split it off. We will. Set one up right next to it. And there's alternative to rods and screws, because I don't really have any. I don't really have any rod production right now, but I don't have the copper set up either. But copper's on the way. Oh, there's the smart plating I can finally make. Takes a rotor into a plate, and I need 50 of them, so I don't think I have 50 rotors. Do I have? I have rods and screws on my personage. I don't know if I want to make that a thing. We need to continue making the plates anyway. Over here. I probably need to put somewhere else that's gonna make... Never leave yourself no power connections. Never do it. Alright, and this one we'll take... to that. And I will take a... stackable pole. I think I still need the big one, right? I'll bring that over churn. And it's clipping the power pole, and I've already said I don't care about that. I did set this up. It looks like it's gonna make it, yeah. It's got double the stuff before, like it's getting more things than it's making. So, I can't even tell how long I've been streaming. It's been 3 hours and 34 minutes. I don't think I'm gonna have enough time to do copper. This is just so satisfying to watch this happen. I need to set up something to save these guys so they can keep producing while I'm gone. At the very least, it'll be nice to have a good stash of these plates because I need them for tier 4 belts. So let me put up one of these guys. I'm going to need a merger. Fancy one in. And that's fairly safe because if I'm gonna put a third one over there, it'll be on the other side. Alright, but I think I'm gonna call it a day there. I would like to think maybe I should raid somebody. I feel like lots of people raid me. I'm gonna see if that's a thing. Thanks everybody for being here on my channel while I look for someone to raid. What do we want to raid into? I would say Humankind, but there's not a whole bunch of people playing Humankind right now. Is there anybody else playing Satisfactory? I hate that it makes me watch an ad before I do that. I think we're gonna build this if it ever happens. I'm sorry, I love this game though. It really is super satisfactory. Just like little details of like watching it play and such. Like it's really putting together what you are telling it to. Wow. This is not working out for me. One of these days. Nobody I follow is currently... Actually... That could be definitely not true. Ooh, Top Squatch is doing Surviving Mars. Let's see if it works. Alright, so we're gonna go raid Top Squatch here shortly, I think. Thanks everybody being here. It's been a pleasure. I will be back later with my typical Monday night Humankind stream in just a little bit. So enjoy Top Squatch. Otherwise, we'll see you in a little while.
damned if I don't.